What is going on, chat? Welcome to day 4 of our trading bootcamp. Today we're going to be talking about the trend line. So, what is a trend line? Maybe you've heard of it, maybe not, and maybe you're just hearing it for the first time. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get it going. So, I'm going to use this path tool to illustrate what the trend line is. So, basically, the market moves up and down, right? Up and down, and sometimes it's going to trade sideways. So, when you see the market trade like this, it's going up, right? Umaangat yung market. This is what we call uptrend, okay? Tawag dito is uptrend, right? And then we have this move. This is called sideways or consolidation. So, meaning ang market nagtitrade siya in between two levels, okay? Tawag dito consolidation. And then when the market is trading to the downside like this is called downtrend, okay? So, ito, downtrend to. Tapos, so yan yung tatlo, right? Yan yung tatlong phase ng market. We also have one more which is retracement. So, for instance, ang market, umangat siya, right? Pataas yung market. Ang temporary na pagbagsak, this is what we call retracement, okay? So, etong level na to right here, yan, itong line na pababa while the market is going up or overall uptrend, ang tawag dito is retracement. But let's just use this tree for now, okay? We can see na meron tayo dito uptrend nga. Meron tayong tinatawag na this is high, then this is higher low. And then, once na nag-trade ang market paakyat sa previous high, this is now what we call higher high, okay? So, ngayon, magre-retrace ulit ang market, we will call this higher low. Paano natin malalaman na higher low ito? Okay? Malalaman natin na higher low ito once na nag-hold itong level na to at nag-break sa upside. So, each time na mag-trade ang market to the upside, dito, this is what we call break of structure, okay? Yan yung tawag dito, break of structure or shift in market structure. Okay? Yan, either of the two. Each time na mag-create tayo ng new high, confirm na tong level na to, we can call this higher low. Kasi habang nagtitrade dito yung market, hindi mo alam hanggang saan to right? Hindi mo alam hanggang saan magtitrade ang market hanggat hindi ka magkakaroon ng retracement and another break higher. Okay? So, once na nag-break tayo here, confirm na to. Okay? Once naman na nag-break tayo here and we put out this high, eto na ang panibagong higher high. And then, pag nag-retrace ulit ang market, this is what we call higher low and so on. Okay? So, yan. Dito wala pa siyang pababa and wala pa siyang new break to the high, kaya hindi pa natin ito matatawag na higher low. Now, what about kapag downtrend? Sorry, mali ito. Downtrend. Here. So, we have this high, right? High. So, dito, we got this lower low. We got this lower high. Lower high. Okay? So, same thing. Once na nag-break tayo sa baba, here, this is now what we're gonna call lower low. Tapos, malalaman natin lower high to. Once na nag-break tayo below here and we had that retracement. Okay? Lalagay natin to, lower high. Then, we got this lower low. Then, lower high. Okay? So, ganyan ang itsura ng market. We have an uptrend, we have a downtrend. Okay? Nagtitrade ka dapat based on how the market moves, on how the market is, where it is trending. Kasi mas mataas ang chance mo na mag-work yung trade mo if you are going with the trend, okay? Chances of you winning is higher if you go with the trend, okay? Remember that. Kailangan identify mo to, okay? This is what we call market structure. This is just basic structure, okay? Ngayon, on paper, it's so easy kapag ini-illustrate ko siya, right? Napakadali niya pag ini-illustrate ko. Now, let's remove everything, okay? So, para lang mapakita ko paano siya i-drawing. Okay, let's say we have this, right? We have this. Tapos, bigla, nag-consolidate ang market. Yan, we have this consolidation. Right? We go to the up and down. Yan. Okay. So, tas bigla tayong bumagsak. And we start to trade lower. So, let's say ganito ang market, right? Kailangan natin itong identify. So, dito yung nangyari yung consolidation. Dito yung uptrend, dito yung downtrend. So, paano mo ba ipaplat ang lower high and lower low? So, ulitin natin, we got this low. Dito yung pinaka-starting point. So, this is the low. This is the high. Tapos, nagkaroon tayo ng break above this, right? So, since nag-trade tayo below, tapos nag-break tayo higher, we can confirm na this is a low. Yan. We can confirm na this is a higher low. Higher low, nung nalaman natin na nag-break siya higher here. Higher high, and then higher low. Okay? So, ito yung next na higher low natin. Na-confirm na higher low to once we break above this. So, meron tayong higher high ulit here. Tapos, dito, right? Nag-trade yung market dito sa baba. And then, we had this, a bit of a push higher, right? Tapos, nag-trade pababa. So, anong matatawag mo dito, right? Anong matatawag mo here? Wala. Wala pang nangyari dito, okay? Nothing happened here. The market is just trading in a bit on a sideway. It's not in a hurry to trade sa previous high. So, still, ito pa rin yung higher low natin. Bakit? Kasi hindi pa naman tayo nagbe-break dito eh. Right? Dito, you can find a microstructure, pero yung bigger range that we are working with. When I say range, is this high, ito. So, in between, ito yung tinatawag na range. So, inside that, nagkaroon tayo ng retracement, a bit of a push higher, but we never really broke above this high yet while we are here. So, hindi pa natin to pwedeng tawagin na higher low, okay? Once we trade above this level, you can use this, right? Or this. Pwede mong gamitin to kasi mas maano yung expansion niya, mas larger compared to this one. So, putting your higher low markup into this level now is okay. Alright? Alright, yan. You can see here, we got this higher low. This is not higher high, I'm sorry. So, dahil nag-break na tayo above, this is now what we call higher high. Tapos, nagkaroon na naman ng retracement. This is going to be the higher low after we confirm this break. Okay? So, huwag kayong papalito chat. We're just identifying a trend now. Okay, paangat yung market. Now, we can see, nagkaroon na naman tayo ng another break here. So, this is the new high, right? Ito yung higher high kasi nagkaroon tayo ng break. And then, this is our new higher low sa baba. Now, we are in a sideways, di ba? Ito na yung new higher low, chat. Huwag kayong papalito. Ito na, nasa sideways na tayo. Ito na yung next na level na kailangan niyang i-break para malaman natin na continuous yung uptrend. But, what did we have? Hindi na natin to binalikan. Itong level na to sa taas, never nang binalikan ng market tong level na to. Therefore, in this level, in that, mapapansin mo to napakatagal we can call this a consolidation period, okay? This is the time that you don't want to be participating too much kasi you can get chopped out or pwede kang matalo ng maraming beses before it start to trend again on the either side, okay? Ngayon, ito yung, natin, right? Previous higher low. So ngayon, nasa consolidation yung market and once we start to trade lower, we can see itong level na to from this high. Kasi dito kasi at saka dito walang nangyari. Binalikan niya lang tong higher low tapos nag-bounce siya. From this high, nagkaroon tayo ng malakas na movement. This is what we call displacement or energetic move, whatever you want to call it. We call this displacement or expansion to the downside. So nagkaroon tayo ng expansion to the downside. Okay? Ito ang tinatawag na shift in market structure or break of structure. BOS or shift in market structure. Okay? Liliitan ko na lang. Bakit ito? Kasi dito yung previous higher low natin. Okay? Once we break this level with the displacement, energetic move like this is what we're gonna call BOS or shift in market structure. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Pwede na mag-change yung market from uptrend to downtrend. Ito yung first sign mo. Okay? Pag nakakita mo to. So itong level na to, this is what we're gonna call high. Right? High, and then low. Okay? Low to. Ngayon, pag nag-retrace tayo here, hindi pa natin alam na ito yung lower high. Kasi, hindi pa tayo nagbe-break Okay? So, ano pa lang to? High pa rin to, right? High. Tapos, pag nag-break tayo below, mako-confirm na natin na nasa lower low tayo. Lower low, tapos lower high. Lower high. Okay? Tapos, yan. Mako-confirm mo na to na lower high to. Okay? So, itong mga level na to sa taas, these are called lower high. Kasi nag-shift na tayo eh. We're no longer in an uptrend. So, lower high na tong mga level na to. Then, we got another break to the downside. Again, this is lower low. And this is still our lower high. Okay? Ngayon, nagkaroon na naman tayo ng what? Another retracement. Okay? So, makita natin, nag-trade ang market here. We had that small movement sa downside and then we broke above it but not enough to break above this. Okay? Isipin mo itong level na to from this high to this low, ito yung range that you are working with. So anything in between is just a microstructure. Yes, we did break above here, but in a bigger picture, ito yung lower high, we're still in a downtrend. Some people get fake out thinking this is a break of structure sa upside and we're gonna continue higher. But meron pa tayong lower high here. So what happened is, inside this range, yan, sa range na yan, karoon tayo ng retracement and a quick down move, then traded higher, making it seem na ito yung break of structure sa upside, but we haven't really traded above this. People get fake out in here, they might buy this, and then must stop out sila when the market trade below here. So once we traded like this, right, nung nag-trade tayo ng ganito, we still don't have a new lower low. Bakit? Kasi dito yung next break, right? This is the next level. You can call this is a microstructure break, like on a micro level. You have a bigger perspective. You have a intermediate is what we call. Okay? Isipin mo, meron kang tawag dito, large, medium, tsaka small. Okay? So, itong level na to, itong dalawang to, this is large. Okay? Large perspective. This is medium perspective. So, in here, pwede mo masabi nagkaroon ng break of structure. And when the market retrace here, pwede ka mag-sell ng short and then anticipate na magkakaroon ng new major low or new major larger low in a bigger perspective or bigger time frame. Okay? So, yeah, you can see na a lot of the trades that I'm going to teach you or the setup that I'm going to teach you looks like this, right? Nasa bigger picture ka ng trend and you're looking for something like this. And yeah, just stick to it and it will make sense eventually. So, etong high na to, this is our new lower high once we break this low. Okay? So, this is what a market structure looks like. Now, magpakita tayo ng actual example sa chart. Tanggalin lang natin lahat ng to. Pagpasensyahan nyo yung chat, it's 11:30. So, let's look at the Dixie. So, sa chart nyo, you will use this a lot. So, Dixie is the dollar, okay? So, let's assume na manggagaling tayo dito, right? Putulin natin to. Hanggang dito lang yung munang titingnan natin. So, we have this level, right? Yan. Magsimula tayo dito. So, this is our low. Okay? Dito yung starting point natin. Obviously, in hindsight, it's easy to say na we're trading higher. Okay? Nagtitrade tayo pataas. So, paano ko ba i-categorize to? We have this low, right? We have this low. We have this high. Yan. Zoom in natin ng konti. Okay? Just so you can see it. We have this high. You can say na this high is valid, pero we didn't really have a larger retracement. So, this high, right? Nagkaroon tayo ng quick retracement, we push higher. So, this now is become your high, higher high, age, right? And then, nung nag-retrace tayo down here, hindi pa natin, ang dumi chat, wait. So, this is high, higher low, higher high. Paano natin nalaman na higher high to? Nung nag-break tayo above this level, okay? Now, we have a new high here. Tapos, nung nag-trade yung market to the downside, we don't know yet hanggang saan to, right? Hanggang saan ba siya pupunta? Then, until nagkaroon tayo ng new high. Okay? Now, we have a new expansion legs upside. Ito yung high that we are working with right now. So, this is the new high. Okay? High yan. Tapos, again, higher high to chat. Higher high. And then, nag-retracement tayo. Ito yung sinasabi kong retracement. It seems like it's gonna go down, but it's just retracing, right? So, nag-retrace tayo and we have this. Now, as a higher low, nung nag-break tayo above this previous higher high. After we broke above it, di tayo nagkaroon ng real expansion to the downside. And yet, after natin mag-break, nagkaroon tayo ng massive down candle, a lot of selling. And then, nag-retrace tayo, right? Nag-retrace ulit ang market the following week because we're looking at a weekly time frame. So, this level now, yan, is still higher low kasi we never really broke here. Hindi tayo bumagsak hanggang dito and close below it. Nagkaroon tayo ng expansion to the upside, okay? Now, pwede mong gamitin to and ito as your higher low. Either way, it's fine. But this is your new higher high, right? This is your new higher high kasi ito yung previous high. Personally, ako gagamitin ko pa din ito. Ito pa rin ang gagamitin ko na range. Itong low na to. But you're not wrong if you're going to use this, okay? So same thing, break of structure, retracement, another break of structure, higher high, retracement. Here, this is your higher low once nag-break tayo in here. So when I say break, ideally hindi rejection yung wicks, right? I don't want to see a rejection. Okay, remember yung candlestick na lesson? Pag merong wicks, this is what we call rejection. Ibig sabihin, ang market, it traded above, pero the market quickly or move away from it. Okay? They don't want to sustain this price level. So, makikita nyo to, di ba? Ayan. Ayan yung wick. So, can you really call it a break of structure? Some may argue na it is a valid break of structure kasi nag-trade higher. But for me, because meron tayong wick like this, the seller step in even though nag-open tayo below, traded lower, traded higher. Ang problem is, hindi na-sustain itong level na to and it closed below. So ako, hindi ko tinatanggap na break of structure if it is a wick. And yeah, some people would argue there's no right or wrong way of doing this. But if it is a wick, I would not consider it, okay? So yeah, this is your new high after we broke above this. This is your higher low. Paano natin nalamang higher low to? Nag-trade tayo in here. And then, we broke above it. As you can see, itong candle nag-close. Tapos retracement na naman dito. Nalaman na, so ano to? Higher low na naman to, right? Then, we got this higher high. Yan, okay? Then, here, we got this new high. Tapos, ito. Masasabi mo ba na higher low to? Looking at this picture, is this correct labeling? Higher low tong level na to? Give you guys 3 seconds to think, right? Is this a higher low or this is just a low? Okay, just zooming out. So this level is not a higher low. Bakit? This is just a low. Okay? Kasi hindi pa tayo nagbe-break here eh. So, makita nyo dito, right? We have this high na hindi binalikan ng market and the market did what? Consolidated. Okay? Nasa weekly time frame to, right? If you look at this, yan, let's just click replay button here. Kapag titingnan mo yan in a lower time frame, let's say daily, right? Yung weekly, yun yung sinasabi kong large, okay? Meron tayong medium, meron tayong small. So, you can see, yung market, nagko-consolidate lang siya here. So, nagko-consolidate lang yung market until we broke below it. So, going back to this weekly time frame. So, itong low na to, chat, right? Itong low na to, you can consider this a break of structure once we traded below like this. Kung nagkaroon lang ng wick here, I would not consider it. So, dalawa yung pwede mong gamitin dito na break of structure. It's either you're going to use this low or you're going to use this. Okay? The problem with using this, especially may rejection, pwede ka ma-stop out. You think it's gonna make a new high? Diba? Gusto mo, magte-trade na to sa upside. Okay? You think it's gonna go higher? But what happened next is, nag-trade tayo higher pero nagkaroon ng rejection. Hindi na siya nag-create ng new high. So, after this level, yan, violate. Mas convincing ito na, okay, meron na tayong what? Meron na tayong BOS or shift in market structure. Yan, shift in market structure. Now, we can see, potentially, pwede nang mag-trade ang market lower. So, let's just play this. So, yan. So, once we break below this, mako-confirm natin na this is higher high and this is, or lower high, sorry, lower high. Tapos yung previous na higher high, this is going to be high. Okay? High na lang to. Hindi na siya higher high. Magiging high na lang to. You can use this or this. Okay? But ako personally gagamitin ko to. Tapos nagkaroon na tayo ng lower high and then we got what? Lower low. Okay? LL. So tingnan natin kung patuloy pa tong magte-trade. So again, dito nagkaroon ng consolidation. So the market is just trading now lower. Okay? Yung mga ganito, yung mga wicks na nakikita nyo yan, you can start using them as lower high and then yan, nagkaroon tayo ng another break. Although hindi siya ganun ka-convincing because we don't have any reference na lower low, right? Kasi titingnan mo dito, ito yung sinasabi ko, kung ginamit mo tong level na to as breakout structure kahit na wick lang siya, the market did what? Trade higher. Diba? Unlike kapag big candle siya like this, mas prefer ko na gamitin to as a real break, okay? Real structure break with a great candle body closure. Alright, so yan, play natin. Let's just play this. So you can see, right, from this point on, ito yung previous lower high natin, diba? This wick right here. Ano nangyari? Karoon tayo ng break, but it is a wick, right? Rejection. This is why I don't like using rejection or as a break. Nag-trade tayo higher, but we did not really have a body closure above it. Okay? So, dito, I would consider this still as a lower high until we break it. You can use this or this as your structure point reference. Okay? Pwedeng yan or pwedeng ito. But you can use this. There's nothing wrong with that. So, yan. Okay? So, etong previous low na to, this is the new lower low. Tingnan nyo ano nangyari. Nag-trade tayo below it. Ano nangyari? Wick again. We did not really have a body closure. Okay? So, hindi pa talaga, kumbaga hindi convincing yung pagka-change ng structure in this level. So, what we're happening right now is just we're trading in here. So, what's happening here? Consolidation, right? Until magkaroon tayo ng real break. Okay? So, let's just play this. This is still from 2023. Right? You can see here, nagkaroon tayo ng body closure. So, nung nagkaroon tayo ng body closure here, this is our new lower low. Ito na ang new lower high natin. Okay? You can use this or this. Okay? Pero ako gagamitin ko to. Bakit? Kasi ito yung pinaka-next na obvious leg expansion bago siya mag-break. So, this is the one I'm going to use. Okay? Itong range na to from this high to this low, ito ang gagamitin ko. Not this. Okay? Kasi dito yung pinaka-recent range na kung saan nagkaroon ng break. Kaya ito ang gagamitin ko. So what happened? After we break below, we just started to rally higher back. And let's see until where. Okay. We had a break of structure here. So in this sense, right, saan tayo galing? Galing tayo consolidation and we're plotting a structure. This is where you are likely gonna get wrong. Obviously, it's not always going to be like this, right? Continuous. Sometimes you can get fake out and that's normal and that is the time na matatalo ka sa mga trade mo because you read it wrong. Instead, you can read this as if it is consolidation, right? We're inside this consolidation and it doesn't really make sense to me right now. I don't know where the trend is. So if you don't know where the trend is, sometimes those are the times na kailangan mong maging patient with your trade. Those are the times na kailangan maging mas maingat ka sa pag-take ng setup. Or if you are green, let's say you're someone that is trading 1:3 risk to reward, right? Let's say ganyan ka mag-trade, 1:3. Maybe if you recognize na you are in a market that is not a favorable for you to trade a trending setup, then maybe it's time for you to trade 1:1 during this time of difficulty, right? Kasi if you're always assuming the market is going to trend, then your edge will only happen during the trending market. So kunyari nasa consolidation period tayo and you don't really like what's happening sa higher time frame or sa longer trend, ayaw mo yung nangyayari kasi nagkakaroon ng consolidation. Maybe it's the time for you to maybe it's the time for you na magpahinga muna, right? It's time to take a rest and not take any trade. Remember, we're not here to trade every day. Even though if you want to trade every day, there's a way to do it, and that is by trading the lower time frame because it happens very quick. But that's another lesson on the next video. Okay, sa mga susunod na video, tuturuan ko kayo what are the different type of trading. All right? So let's just move forward here. So you can see how the market changed from higher high, higher low to consolidation to higher low, higher high to higher low. So I believe this happened for like years kasi nasa weeks time frame tayo. So what makes the market behave like this is depending on what the economy is doing, especially on a weekly time frame like the dollar. So maraming pwedeng maging factor because you're just not trading technicals. There's also fundamentals. You're trying to get a grasp kung ano yung economy overall. Although you don't need to be expert in that, you just need to see what the sentiment is, what the news are saying. But yeah, it's not always going to be uptrend. It's not always going to consolidate. It's not always going to trade to the downtrend. So yeah. So let's just play this. This is still until 2024. You can see nasa mahabang long period of consolidation tayo. So pag nasa consolidation na ganito, does that mean you're not going to take any trade? No, you can still find lower time frame trend, right? So for instance here, nasa weekly time frame, but if you try to look at the daily, makakita ka ng structure dito, right? You can still find a good structure sa daily time frame in this level. For instance here, after natin mag-trade dito sa lower low, we started to get that bullish structure, right? Lower low, lower high, low, lower high, lower low, higher high, sorry. So, sorry, nagkamali na. Low, high, higher low, higher low, and so on, right? So, for instance, you were someone who were able to recognize now when this is happening, right? Kunyari, ito sa daily time frame, you can see you had this consecutive down close candle. Some people might chase this and think it's gonna go down forever, but it can quickly reverse as well. And this is one of the example na it reversed. Unfortunately, I cannot tell what happened here. Like maybe there's some kind of news event that changed the sentiment quickly and nagkaroon tayo ng uptrend, although it's not as good compared to this downtrend, right? Ang daming back and forth. It's almost like a consolidation, slow grind to the upside, and you can find a structure in this level. So I hope this video helps on identifying a structure. Anyway, this is just a basic guide. So the whole purpose of this video is to allow you to know what type of market environment you are in. Like, is it uptrend? Is it consolidation? Is it downtrend? And that's the way to actually highlight it. Okay, so the point here, the most important thing is you should know when it is uptrend, you should know when it is downtrend para alam mo saan ka mas mataas ang chance na magbet. Kasi if you think about it, right, if the market is trading like this, mas mataas ang chance mo sa longs compared sa shorts, right? If you're trying to pick the top here, let's say nagsisell ka dito, then you have your stop loss above here. So stop loss is kung saan yung inaamin mo na mali ka. You will have a hard time kasi nga you're trading against the trend, right? If tinitrade mo to, although possible i-trade itong short and make money from doing this, but it's a lot easier to catch this bigger move than shorting it, right? Mas madaling ilong ang uptrend kisa sa i-short ang uptrend. But it all depends kung anong klaseng trader ka, which you will find out as you trade and go forward. So yeah, I hope this helps, and I'll see you on the day 5, day 6. So yeah, thank you, chat.